have a president who understands that the essence of the American dream is a good job. He's going to spend all of his time thinking about job creation, about rebuilding America, bottom-up economic growth that creates opportunity for every American. I won't pretend this will be easy or come without a cost. You know, you don't want to hear a candidate who just tells you that with a snap of their finger, suddenly everything's going to be A-OK. It's not going to work like that. It took us a long time to dig us into the hole that we're in. So we're all going to need to sacrifice. We'll all need to pull our weight, because now more than ever, we're all in this together. What this recent crisis has taught us is that in the end of the day, there's no real separation between Main Street and Wall Street. If Wall Street is irresponsible, we end up having to pick up the tab. And if Main Street is doing well, then Wall Street will do well. There's only the road we're traveling on as Americans, and we will rise or fall on that journey as one nation, as one people. This country and the dream it represents are being tested in a way we haven't seen in nearly a century. And future generations will judge ours by how we respond to this test. Will they say that this was the time when America lost its way?
No!
When it lost its nerve? When it lost its purpose?
No!
We allow our own petty differences and broken politics to plunge this country into a dark and painful recession? No! Or will they say that this was one of those moments, another moment, when America overcame, when we battled back from adversity? And you know something about adversity here in Michigan. When you decided, all of you, to join hands, together, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, young, old, management and labor, rolling up your sleeves, recognizing that we have a common stake in each other's success. This is one of those moments. I realize a lot of you are cynical and fed up with politics. I understand you're disappointed and even angry with your leaders, and you have every right to be. But despite all of this, I ask you what's been asked of the American people in times of trial and turmoil throughout our history. I ask you to believe. Believe in yourselves. Believe in each other. Believe in the future that we can build together. Because together we cannot fail. We cannot fail together. Not now. Not when we have a crisis to solve and an economy to save. Not when there's so many Americans out of work and out of their homes. Not when there are families who can't afford to even see a doctor, much less send their child to college. People who can't pay their bills at the end of the month. Not when there's a generation that's counting on us to give them the same opportunities, the same chances that we had for ourselves. We can do this. Americans have done this before. And you know, the reason we were able to do it is because of an earlier generation of Americans. They were willing to look at the future even when the present was tough. Everybody here has a story. Somebody out there, you've got a story about your parents or your grandparents who maybe said, I can't go to college, but my child can go to college. I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance to start my own business, but my child, she can start her own business.
Woo!
I may have to rent a cold water flat, but maybe someday my child will have a home they can call their own.
Woo!
I may not have a pension to retire on, but I can fight to make sure my child or my grandchild has a pension they can rely on. I may live in a country where we don't have freedom of speech or freedom of religion, but I see a country called America, and I'm going to travel there, not having anything when I arrive, and I'm going to work and build so that my grandchildren and their children have something. They have freedom. I may not be able to vote, but maybe someday my child can run for the United States Senate. I may not have a chance to go into politics, but maybe someday my son or daughter can run for president of the United States. That's what America's about. That's That's the American promise. That's what we're fighting for.